Going to begin with this morning. I know you've heard about it. The violent protests in Los Angeles overnight, with some demonstrators now setting fires and throwing things at police to protest a series of immigration raids by federal agents. Now, officers have arrested dozens of people on Saturday. President Trump ordered hundreds of National Guard troops to the city, even though the governor, that's Gavin Newsom, who normally controls the soldiers, did not want them there on the streets. Now, this is the first time a president has done this without a governor's approval since 1965. Jonathan Vigliotti is in L.A. Jonathan, good morning to you. It was a very tense weekend, very scary to watch. What's the latest today?
It was, and good morning to you, Gail. I just want to give you a second to absorb the scene because we are here in downtown Los Angeles. It is completely locked down. You easily have hundreds of police officers staged throughout the area. We're actually limited in what we can show you because of all the graffiti that's been scrolled on the buildings yesterday and today. We were here, thousands of protesters yesterday. They've since been dispersed this morning. The focus today, though, for law enforcement, federal buildings, which has become the target for these protests after the National Guard was sent in yesterday.
Tensions remain high in Los Angeles after thousands took to the streets on Sunday to protest immigration sweeps happening throughout the region and the country. Downtown, protesters set vehicles on fire, threw rocks at squad cars, and blocked the busy 101 freeway.
We're here at what is the entrance to downtown LA, and you can see the destruction that's been caused here. You've got several vehicles that are on fire. We're told that these are Waymo cars. You have the National Guard here, LAPD. They put out tear gas and flashbangs that you hear right now to disperse the crowd. It has been working.
An act of violence, whether toward officers, demonstrators, or the public, will be met with swift and lawful action.
LA's police chief says dozens of arrests were made in the past 48 hours. LA Mayor Karen Bass.
I was hoping to prevent this situation from happening. It's the last thing our city needs.
The latest escalation point, President Trump's deployment of 2,000 National Guard troops to LA against the wishes of city and state leaders, including California Governor Gavin Newsom, who accused the president of, quote, trying to manufacture a crisis to create chaos. Trump denied those claims.
There was a lot of violence there. There was a lot of violence, and it could have gotten much worse. And you have an incompetent governor. Well, we're going to have troops everywhere. We're not going to let this happen to our country. We're not going to let our country be torn apart.
In an interview on MSNBC, Newsom fired back.
And it's immoral. You're creating the conditions that you claim you're solving, and you're not. And you're putting real people's lives at risk.
And it's worth repeating, this is the first time a president has sent in the National Guard over the objections of a governor since the civil rights era in the 1960s. Meanwhile, to the immigration raids, we are learning that they will be conducted on a daily basis here in Los Angeles for the next month and 8.